The definition that we hear most for Seva in the Western world is selfless service. And right there, that can bring up some confusion for people. What does that mean to do service that is selfless? Does it mean I'm giving up any concern for me and being in service to another? What does it mean to have less self so that you can be selfless? And I think for me, as I've come to understand it, Seva is not so much a particular action as it is a way of being in the world, an attitude, if you will. So you might say a person has an attitude of Seva, an attitude of service, meaning you're just in Seva all the time. Meaning, and this is very good news, because when I used to think about Seva before I understood it in a deeper way for me, I used to think, well, you'll have to be like Mother Teresa, or you'll have to be like another saint, or for me, in a 12-step meeting, seeing a person who has 500 sponsees and say, oh, that's how I'm supposed to be in Seva. That's how I'm supposed to be of service, those examples. And while those are beautiful examples of Seva for those people, you can really tell those people are living their Seva. But they're living their Seva for them. And the good news about Seva is each of us gets to contribute and to be in the energy of Seva, of giving, the attitude of Seva in a way that's right for us. And that was very helpful for me. So I find that I absolutely want to contribute, but I need to contribute from my heart center and from my skill set and from my geographical location and my understanding of the people around me who I might contribute something to. So all of those things just flowing out of you naturally, if you have an attitude of Seva, you'll find the way that you're supposed to be of service in this world. That is to say that you'll find your mission, your purpose in this world. Your real true purpose is when you finally find the way that your gifts can be shared in a way that could uplift another human being. And that is very exciting. And I want to say just two more things. One is the fact is we need each other. It's not theory. My happiness, my fulfillment is contained in your heart, not mine. Your happiness, your fulfillment is contained in my heart. We connect in the attitude of Seva, this attitude of just being open to however you can engage, you be of service all the time in every way. You will unlock someone else's heart. And in that, the gift comes to you. And it's amazing. The other thing is that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he gave so many special speeches and shared so many incredible words. But in one of his, he wrote something from jail, actually. And it had to do, I'll paraphrase, but it had to do with the fact that we are caught, all of us together, in inescapable mutuality, a garment of mutual destiny, he said. That I cannot be what I need to be unless you are what you need to be. And for some strange reason, you cannot be what you need to be unless I am what I need to be. And that goes right to the heart of Seva for me. We have to help each other. It's why we're here. And so to adopt that attitude changes the whole axis upon which you walk through the world. It doesn't mean that you are always trying to help. It's not so overt as that. It's just that you're always ready for whatever the world puts in front of you. You can respond with kindness, with compassion, with love, with service. And you can have it when you go to the job that you have, your career. You're in service to your employers. You're in service to your values. You're in service to your family. You're bringing in abundance so that you can support your family and loved ones. There's service in everything. And the quicker we all get that idea, the better. My Seva is it's going to sound weird, my Seva is infinite. It's not limited by a particular thing that I'm doing, or sometimes I wake up in the morning and there's people who are requesting some guidance. Maybe in my work in the world, it's recovery from addiction. So I put a lot of energy into being of service there. Anybody who asks for help, I try to be helpful to them. But that would be limiting to say that that's the only Seva, because Seva is that energy and the attitude. So we try to wake up every day in the energy of Seva. We do practices that help us maintain the energy of Seva. We go to bed at night with some rituals and some things that help us to release what has happened and prepare for a good rest and to do it again the next day. So I feel that if someone wants a specific thing that's like my dharma in this world, for sure, because I came through addiction of so many kinds and because I struggled so badly in that way, I'm uniquely suited to help people who have that problem. So I want to do everything I can to be as effective and far-reaching as I can to help as many people as possible who struggle in that way. The expanded version of Seva, it's you have to help wherever people ask. And my teacher is very specific on this point. Guru Prem, he says, you only get to help a few people. And they're the ones who ask you for help. Everybody else, just bless. And let it go. And that's really important for someone like me who could be drawn into anxiety or stress in that desire to be helpful. You just help the people that ask and bless everybody else. And that has been a recipe for contentment on this path. Thank you.